guys, making another video. I had to redo the tanks, remove them. The dog got to them. This little guy is living in here. It's gotten big. His roots are getting massive. Show you the whole layout. These are all the plants that the dog got to. I gotta fix. Yeah, everything looks happy. New leaf over here growing. A lot of blotched leaves. They're even coming in blotched, which is a good sign. That's what I want. Instead of these green, straight green leaves, I want that natural look that it's supposed to have. It's trailing back here. It's really big. It's all the way over there too. I have to move those vines because it's eventually gonna die if I don't. But yeah, tank looks pretty good. I haven't tested the water yet. It's been running for about a week now. But yeah, I had to kind of get creative. Use the lids, tray lids, and just tell the dog to stay away. I'm going to show you the cage though. Now I had to get this because, yeah, she kept messing with my tanks, and she made my Oscar jump out of the tank. So yeah, she's over there getting her bath. He squeezed his big self inside of the small tank cage, even though he don't need to be in a cage. That's her cage over there. Yeah, so they both get a cage. I'm eventually going to upgrade and use this for kittens. But yeah, she's kind of skinny. She ain't ate in a day because she decided to eat one of the wrong plants. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. My Ryukin keeps getting swim bladder, so I'm gonna feed it every. It's day 2 now that it hasn't ate, so I'm most likely gonna wait every 2 or 3 days, like 3 days or 4 days, maybe 3 or 4 days. But the only thing that's kind of tough with it is because these two, this one and that one, are the biggest ones, and these other 3, whereas I have 3 of them that are still pretty small that need that daily feed. I tried the heater method, and they just dirty up their water super fast. I noticed that keeping the water cold keeps them from, messing up the tank as bad. As you can see, it's pretty clear. I don't do water changes on it as much. I do need to clean it out because it does catch a lot of stuff. is why I got the cage now, is because I wanted to minimize all of the hair that she was putting around the house and how close she was just to the tanks. I'm also gonna try to remove this table too and just sit it down on the floor. But my main issue right now is that I have this canister filter back here and I have a tank on the floor now. So I gotta keep an eye on that. Yeah, they're pretty happy. They're all just waiting for some food. My lion head is getting pretty big, but the Ranchu is staying little. It's growing, but it's staying little. It's growing really slow. Really slow, but I know that they get really big. Those two are just giants in the tank. I know they're gonna get really big if I throw those heaters in. But I'm like, I'd rather just let the water stay cold. I have an air conditioner right there, so that's gonna make me have to work extra hard. And it's gonna make my power bill go up because the heaters are gonna constantly be running. So I don't wanna do that. Now over here, I put my TV over here now in front of the window. I got all my orchids right along the TV. Now my good work is right here. Hard work. It just opened up his last flower bud. Oh, there it goes. I wish I can get a. Oh no, there's two of them right there. There's another one over there. But I wish I can get a front view because I don't like moving it. But yeah, it's doing pretty good. I just turned the humidifier off last night because I got to refill it. But this guy down here, still happy, not stressed out. He ain't killed anybody. I gotta clean the leaves. The leaves are pretty dusty, that's why it's struggling in there. That's all that's wrong with the ivy over here. It's just dusty. It needs to be cleaned. Now, this is the empty tank that's shut down for right now. I'm gonna be purging the tank pretty soon. I have to purge it, but I'm really just making sure that the ivy's still thriving and not die. They have somewhere to live. I hope they do a good clean on their roots and stuff, but I have to purge this tank. And I'm very curious of that. I have two of those long roots in there like that. I don't know where I tucked the other one. Oh, it's all the way back there. But yeah, that was my main project with this tank, was putting those long roots and letting them kind of jungle straight through the middle of the tank while I have those two already coming straight. They're gonna be working their way down. Now this tank is another tank that the dogs got to. Well, not the dogs, but the dog. She's an asshole. Made me have to do a lot of work. I had just stabilized this tank, and now my fish are pissed. I need to take out, why the water is moving like that. I got that tiny ass little sponge filter back there. just throwing off everything. So I need to take that one off. I'm actually unplugging if I can figure out which plug it is. I know it's this one right here, so stop it. Thank God. Let's see if it turns that one off. No. You gotta be on your own. Yep, you're on your own. Yeah. Get on off of that. Tuck that right there for right now. Make sure the water doesn't come back out until I get ready to move it. I also have to redo this because I've noticed with these double ones, if you leave one open, it starts making a loud ass hum after a while. And it doesn't stop. But I'm taking all of them out of this tank. Once I purge this tank, actually, I'm gonna purge this tank, hopefully move it or just keep it right here. I'm most like, I don't know yet, but they're all gonna go into that tank. And then I'm gonna be taking this tank out so I can have more space. But yeah, as you can hear it already. Also curious, well, not curious, but surprised at how tough this bamboo is. Now, I didn't abuse these things and move them from warm water to cold water to warm water. I done moved them all over the place. Let's say they've been everywhere because now they're in cold water. This tank is cold as hell. Especially on this side. It's cold. It's not room temperature, it's cold. Like, it's not yellowing. I mean, it's yellowing a little bit, but hopefully, I know it's kind of pissed off right now because I got it in cold ass water. I know it's pissed off. Well, not it, they're all of them. And this one just keeps pushing out some big leaves. It's kind of yellowish. You can't really see it, but it's things I kind of notice. That's because it's only one of them little ones in there. And the canister filter over here is just killing everything that passes through it, even on the 4 hours. It's not enough, basically, not enough fish poop in the water. See that dust right there? That's what the canister filter is killing. It just leaves it behind just dust. I don't know what to put in here with this little polar bear. I really don't. I want to put something else in here. Help because it's not enough fish poop in here, and that would mean that unless I turn the UV light off, I could do that. I could just turn the UV light off. That could work. It was an option. Turning the UV light off or adding more fish, but turning the UV light off doesn't cost me any money. You can see how blue it is. It's getting, like, I really like it. At first I didn't like it, but in the camera it shows like how blue it is. Me looking at it, it looks kind of dull, but you can see how colorful it is in certain parts of the light. It used to be with the, remember, it used to be with the tiger barbs. He just swims around, happy. It only starts surfing the glass when it wants some food. And I just sit here looking at it too long. It's really cool. It was super tiny when I first got it. I wish I would have made videos of it when it was really, really tiny. The smallest fish that I actually had grew to this size now. It's still growing. I know it's going to get a lot bigger. I think my best option is turning that UV light off while it's the only fish in here. I got 2 filters. Well, I have 3 filters on it. Hang on the backs of 2, no, not 3. I got 2 hang on the backs. 170 Pro Series. I got the 50 Pro Series right here. Then I got a Vivor canister filter back there, 100 gallons. You got 2 75-gallon sponge filters. And I got big, really big Ivy, really big monster right here. And then another small monster over here. But the roots are out. I would actually say that the roots over here are outgrowing this one. Because on this one, if I actually make this one come down, it can touch the bottom of the tank. It's just floating up because of the water. Hey, what you want? You want some food? Yeah, you want some food. I also accidentally I bought this on accident, but yeah. When I got it, I was like, what the fuck? This thing big as hell. But it was worth it. You gotta put some more water in the tank. I just sprinkle a little extra just to give the plants, help the plants too, and it lets him or her like just swim around the tank and have something to do and not be bored and just search for food. But I don't feed it all the time. Just to like let it, just do its thing. Just because it's only been in here for a week, close to a week, if that. But it'll realize there's some food in there. It'll start going crazy. Where'd you go? Yeah, and it'll clear out this whole tank of food. It'll swim through the roots. I'm just gonna let it eat. Decide if I want to feed the goldfish or not. Are you guys just gonna eat yourselves to the point where you can't even swim? It's only the Ryukin that gets the swim bladder though. The other ones, not so much. I think it's because the Ryukin is just being an asshole and just eats everything. So you can see how big the veranda is compared to the other ones. It's like 3 times bigger. Blackmore got really big. Hey, the food is down here crazy. Y'all don't even get floating food. There you go. Yeah, but I like the goldfish. They're pretty social too. I just don't feed off into when they're, always begging for food. I drop a good amount of food down. And just let them kind of scavenge for it. They'll eventually start scavenging for the food. Especially the Blackmore. The Blackmore, I don't know, it just does that all the time. It'll find the food. It's just really clumsy. It knows it's food in the tank, but it usually thinks that I drop it over there. The Ranchu hasn't really decided if it wants to eat yet. No, I couldn't really have options on plants in this tank because it's cold water. That's why I want to gradually put heaters back in the tank and keep it from the goldfish from having swim bladder. It'll help that Ranchu and the lionhead grow faster. Because that's how I had the Orlando get so big, and the Ryukin, they had a heater. Let them make shit legs. It's pretty good. I like it so far. It'll get better. She also fucked off my new leaf that's back there. She ate it. So thank God that I still got 2 leaves on there. I'm gonna keep it until it chooses to not want to hang in no more, push out another leaf. If it doesn't want to push out a new leaf, then I'll let it go. But I love how shiny these new leaves are growing, how big they're getting. It's really big leaves. Chinese evergreen. Now that I'm really surprised because all the other ones I had, they just gave up on me. They just said fuck life. Okay, so I'm gonna have to keep it like that. I also have these cups in here with aragonite side to keep help stabilize the pH because my water is naturally soft. So yeah, I have to keep those in. That's why I have this bowl right here inside of their tank. But I won't need this I won't need this bowl inside of there. I will actually take that out and that little cup and add it over to. I'm thinking about just putting it right smack in the center of between the sponge filters where the ivy is reaching, so it can just kind of make a jungle inside of a bowl. You know, baby mama wants to get a blood parrot, but I'm kind of iffy on the blood parrot right now because once it gets bigger, and I already had experience with blood parrots, they get bigger and they just bully the tank. They don't care what it is, they're gonna bully it. I had a blood parrot kill an Oscar. I had a blood parrot. What else did it? I had 2 blood parrots beat up a red-eared slider. They beat up the red-eared slider. They're tough. They get big and they're tough. They're big enough to push around turtles. So as you see, it just likes kind of swimming through all of that. It likes its tank. I'm kind of scared to even put anything in it because it guards the whole damn tank. It swims throughout this whole tank. I also noticed that that's a dead zone. That is a dead zone. So I do need to keep an eye on that. And this, you better not try to grow inside of my filter. It's already trying to reach over to the filter wood. And it's under it. I can't move it because it's top heavy. That's the only spot I got to hold it. I'm not putting it back there because that's even worse. So maybe move the purple plant to the back to make it stand out more, because I already have all of these roots right here. Move that purple plant to the back, put the bowl right there in the middle. Hopefully that keeps it from having a dead spot right here, dead zone, because all of that is dead in the dead zone. There's no water flow right there. It's good for the monstera. Hopefully the monstera does its job.